So hello YouTube, a quick update on the Aibo battery experiments. So what we've got here is two 18650 cells, 2500 milliamp hours, and you've seen from the previous videos we just put them straight into the Aibo battery pack. And there are a couple of issues with that. One is that there's no discharge protection, so if you leave the batteries inside the dog and you don't remove them, even if the dog is switched off or on sleep, the batteries will discharge too deeply and you'll struggle to charge them again. So that's the first problem. And there's no charging circuit, so to charge those particular kind of bare batteries I've had to use an RC car charger as opposed to just a power supply. So what we've done here is to try out a different approach, which is to take the two batteries that we've got and connect them in series and then attach them to a battery management circuit, which we're going to use just for testing initially, but then we can put it into a spare 110 battery pack. So these BMS modules, they're plentiful on Amazon and on eBay. All very much of a muchness. This is a 2-cell 2S pack module rather, and I'll just take you through the pinout briefly. We've got the battery terminals, which I've just tagged on for the time being here, go into the battery. We've got a balance lead, and in this case we've only got the one because this is a 2-cell charging circuit. There are bigger PCBs that have more batteries and therefore more monitoring leads. This just connects between the two cells, okay, for balance charging. And then we have our load, which is P- and P+, and I've currently got my bench power supply connected up because we're going to charge these batteries. Now, a couple of things to note about these modules generally, and one of them is that they give you discharge protection, so it won't allow the cells to discharge too deeply, so that's good. That's a good thing. The other thing it does is it should let you charge with just a regular DC power supply, and that's what we're going to try here. We're going to try putting in about 12 volts into here, and we're going to charge that up. And one other thing to notice with these modules, one thing to comment on with these modules is that when you initially connect them up, there's no output on P- and P+, and that's because to initialize this circuit you need to just apply a charge very briefly to the load. So what I did here to get this moving was I just momentarily applied a voltage to here. That starts the circuit, and the circuit, as long as it receives power from the batteries, will continue to operate. If you disconnect the circuit from the battery supply, then you have to start over. You have to apply an initial charge, an initial voltage rather here, and that will then bring the circuit into life. But out of the box, just connected up for the first time, it just needs a bit of a kick to get started. So I'm going to try charging this next, and if that works okay and I can verify that, we're going to put this arrangement into an Aibo pack and then take it from there. So let's see what happens.